On this episode, we'll talk about binge eating and gastric sleeve surgery. We'll also talk about if you can eat popcorn after your gastric sleeve. And we'll talk about why can you eat some days more than others after your gastric sleeve surgery. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com and welcome to episode 223 of the AskDrA show. Thanks so much for being here. And if you're interested in weight loss surgery or just simply want to send me some questions for me to answer, that's what the show's about. You're more than welcome to send me your questions using the hashtag. Please don't forget the hashtag. Hashtag AskDrA throughout social media. That way we'll grab those questions, add them here to the queue. I'll be more than happy to be here to answer them for you. And don't forget to subscribe. That way you won't miss any of these future episodes that we upload. Boy, do we upload the content. So don't miss out. All right, so let's get into the show. Okay, so the first question was, I actually modified it. I wanted to talk about binge eating and the gastric sleeve, but the original question was, can you binge eat after gastric sleeve surgery? Okay, so a binge eating, I want to start off by saying it is the most common eating disorder. All right, so it's a diagnosed eating disorder. You simply cannot say I am diagnosed with binge eating by yourself. There is a diagnosis criteria. You need to meet a certain criteria to be diagnosed to have binge eating disorder. All right, so it's the most common diagnosed eating disorder in North America. Okay, so it's quite common. Does the gastric sleeve fix this? The answer is no. All right, so if you already have a diagnosis of binge eating, thinking that you're going to go run, get a gastric sleeve, and fix the world, it is not going to. All right, binge eating disorder needs to be treated by a multidisciplinary team, including a psychiatrist, a psychologist, nutritionist. You can get a sleeve. The answer is yes, you can get a sleeve, but don't think that the gastric sleeve will make all the work. All right, so again, binge eating disorders need to be treated by a multidisciplinary team to have the best outcome. Now, binge eating patients normally eat bigger meals. The sleeve can help, definitely. Binge eating disorder patients eat more frequent meals. The sleeve can help in that scenario. Binge eating disorder patients eat more calories a day compared to other patients that don't have this disorder. The sleeve can help. All right, so yes, the sleeve or a bariatric procedure can be very beneficial and help along with the rest of the treatment. All right, it's not going to do, again, everything for these patients. So I hope this helps and clears out the question in this aspect. Second question is, can I eat popcorn after my gastric sleeve? At least two. That was the original question. At least two. I guess this patient likes popcorn, and the answer is yes, you can. I don't see why not. I would suggest you wait until you're cleared by your doctor to be eating regular food, and then it's okay, all right? Because there's this myth that you can't eat popcorn or anything with little tiny seeds like strawberries or kiwis, because there's this myth that those little seeds are gonna go get trapped, I don't know where, but it's a myth. No, the idea with the gastric sleeve is for you to enjoy life, for you to be able to adapt to any type of menu, sit down and enjoy a menu that's presented. You go out to dinner with some friends, you don't have to say a thing that you had bariatric surgery. You'll be eating way, way, way less, which is what the surgery does, but it doesn't restrict you from eating popcorn, at least a handful of popcorn if you like popcorn, or you go to the movies and you want to enjoy some popcorn. You got to enjoy life, you know. So that's what the sleeve does. The sleeve will definitely limit you on the amount you eat, because that's its job. That's what the surgery does. But it doesn't restrict you from eating popcorn. And I also added here, because it's quite common, can I eat pork after my surgery? Yes. Can I drink tea? Yes. Can I eat salad? Yes. Can I eat almonds? Yes. Again. All right. So if you enjoyed this type of food before surgery, you can definitely do it after. Okay. And the last question is, why is it that I can eat some days more with my gastric sleeve than others? And this is quite common. This is very common. This pretty much happens to everybody. And you need to understand this. And I like to tell patients that the sleeve has like a mind of its own, where you'll have a good day and a bad day, where you'll be able to eat a little bit more one day versus the other. Let me tell you why this happens. It's important for you to understand this. This happens because your sleeve gets dehydrated, or it's lacking moisture. If you're not a person who has the culture of just drinking fluids throughout your day, you'll have days where your sleeve is a little bit more dehydrated. It's not that moisty. And that day, because it's not that moisty, the food that goes down will go down slower, will trigger that the society over here telling you you're full, and you'll be able to eat less that day. And then you'll have days, normally it's one day versus the other, it's like back to back. And then you'll have the next day where it's a little bit more moisty, and your food slides down easier, and you'll be able to eat a little bit more. And that's where this question is coming from. Very, very common. How to fix it? I mean, if this doesn't bother you, that's fine. How to fix it? Fix this is just get that sleeve moist. I mean, have that bottle of water, something in your hand, that tea, to remind you to sip throughout the day, and voila, it's all fixed. All right, but don't get concerned. Don't think it's just you or that sleeve that has a mind of its own, because this is quite common. All right, did you enjoy the episode? If you did, because these were really good questions, if you can leave me one of these, it's very useful. I appreciate it for the algorithm here on YouTube. And again, to invite you to send me your questions using the hashtag AskDrA, but please don't forget the hashtag AskDrA, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless.